Unreal Cinema has been canceled. What? Has it really been canceled? That's crazy. Hello, I'm just now reading the comments. I was taking a drink. I can be heard, correct? Yes, okay, good. Sorry, I'm a bit slow. I was just wrapping up stuff. Hello, everyone. Well, let me just play some music. We're not going to play Star Wars again, because we could. Maybe you want something specifically from the Star Wars universe, or I could play something. I was thinking of this for the quiz. Good background. This from League of Legends. Because for Star Wars, I didn't want to use anything from the game because it loops too much. So what is this about? Unreal Cinema being canceled? Ooh, I look terrible. Look at the pimple. Oh, Han Solo theme. Yes, most definitely. Actually, you did say that I can't play that. So what is this? Please tell me more about the Unreal Cinema being canceled. So we're not going to do a quiz right away. What we're going to be doing is we're going to chill for like 10, 20, 30 minutes while we wait if anyone else drops by. I have 20 questions ready in varying difficulty. I have a special scene set up for quiz tracking points, and I didn't deploy everything that I wanted to just yet, sadly, because I ran out of time. I didn't construct a time tracker, so we're gonna just sort of improvise. Like we're gonna give it a minute or two or whatever for everyone to answer. Search Revan versus Malik animated movie show. No, I know. I'm familiar with Unreal Cinema. The last thing that I saw from them was, ooh, look at that chat box. Let me move it up a little bit. We should play weakest link music for the quiz. That could be cute. So while we're hanging out, I will adjust this. So where's my chat box? This is going to be behind the scenes. Just Katina's coming in to help. Adjustment as soon as I find the stream. Where the hell is that chat box? I have so many things. Okay, thank you. Just see the tail. Can you see the tail? Look at that. It's made by Unreal Cinema. He wanted to make an entire show adaptation animated for Knights of the Old Republic 1, but he had health problems. Health problems? What happened? Okay, I'll watch that. I literally don't consistently follow people. I usually check Twitter, and then if something interesting happens on Twitter, I go and check it out on YouTube. So back to this chat. I'll find you chat box. I think I found it. I found the chat box. It's annoying how it's not showing you your chats. I kinda wish it did. Oh well. Maybe if I can set it to constantly show messages. Let's try that and see what happens as you talk. That's sort of an issue that I've had with Streamlabs, that doesn't display chat properly. But no, I'm familiar with Unreal Cinema. I actually applied to take part of it, but I didn't get too deep into it. But that was like a long time ago. I did see the Malik clip film thing that they did. So that was exciting. But I didn't know that they fully canceled. I know that they delayed it. That's really a shame if it is. Especially if it's due to health problems. That's horrible. Color scheme fits from your camera matches your background color. What do you mean color scheme? Oh, like that, like this? Yeah, sure. I don't think I can actually make it redder. Oh, now we're fully blended in, aren't we? Or maybe we want to stick out, you know. Oh, this is fine. Is it? I don't know, I feel like with red you stick out. You just blend in too much. Okay, let's see how long that comment stays up here. Streamlabs has been quite a bitch lately, especially with the comments. Yeah, they had a Discord and one mod canceled it because the main guy who was making it had some mental health problems. Okay. He worked on it that much? Jesus Christ. That reminds me of me working on Revan. So I get why they canceled, but sad. I wanted to see more. Well, yeah, it is sad. Did they make anything after the Malik short story? I didn't check in for quite some time. Okay, so chat box is staying there. I'm just gonna shrink it a little bit. Yeah, we'll shrink it so it appears right under the video. That could be cute. There we go. The Nihilist one was cool too. Which one? Wait, they did a Nihilist scene, or are you talking about music? I don't see how you get unhealthy from that. Maybe bad eyesight or back pain. Well, I don't like. Yeah, I guess I would have to check out that video. It doesn't quite add up well to me, unless it's obviously pressure and then exasperated other issues. Yeah. By the way, hello everyone. I didn't greet you all by name, and specifically AI Simmons Hellspawn. He was here before, and Temple, of course. Very happy to see Temple around. Very active in the Discord. I was exhausted these previous days, so I was not very active on Discord, but yeah, I responded to it. I went to the swimming pool, which explains why I have a pimple, probably because my immunity dropped likely. But it's a fun time. So yeah, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, I built a list of 20 questions, varying in difficulty, and specifically spanning from Knights of the Old Republic 1 and Knights of the Old Republic 2. We didn't go beyond that. Some refer to game mechanics, some refer to lore, some are extremely difficult, some are extremely easy, and we will be collecting points. So right away I can ask you, whoever wants to participate in it so I can track your points, to let me know. So I'll insert your names into the system. Thank you. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, I'll click like as well. Thank you. Yeah. The only person that I thought I would see was the Drew, because I saw him on Discord as well. But that's fine. He can rewatch the stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna record this stuff and shove it in a nice video format, and then it will be a nice 10-20 minute video of just quizzes, so that I can whatever, for the algorithm, rewatch it and can have a fun time. I'm a bit irritated that I didn't construct a timer yet. I'm playing for sure. It's time to start guessing. Excellent. I'll add you to the list. Then I wish I could play just to fill in the numbers, but that's, you know. Okay, I added one. Oh my god, we have one entry. Amazing. Gonna send that Nihilist fan film on Discord. Yes, sure. Templar, are you gonna play with us? Well, I wish I could. I suppose that would be unfair, you know what I mean, if I participated, because I know all the... I actually don't know some of the answers. I had to make sure to write them down to double check. I'm just gonna put you down as Temple. How's that? Temple, yay. I developed this, if you recall what I talked about on Discord about collecting points and then using those points to sabotage other players. I successfully implemented that. So you will be able to give other players negative points if they miss, should you collect enough of your own points. And I did develop a shield to protect you from that, as I mentioned on Discord. I'm not going to overcomplicate it now, but we won't be doing that today. Today we're just having good old fun. And yeah, I remember, I hope I'm not going to suck in this quiz. You're not going to suck. I suck. I only have one question that everyone's guaranteed to not know correctly because it's so specific, and I literally designed it for you to not be able to get it. So you'll have to guess, or you'll have to be very quick and go in the game and look stuff up, you know. So it's giving the type of how do we get in on this quiz? Just say I want to get in on the quiz, and I'm gonna implement you into the system. Because I thought of putting it some like online poll and stuff. And someone asked me on Discord, so Zachary, do you want to partake? Excellent. I'll put you then in. Because let me just type in Zachary. Okay. Who's messaging me on Discord? Someone suggested that I use. Oh yeah, that's the fan film on Discord. That I use like online services where people can literally insert their answers and even outside of the quiz, but I didn't want to do that because then we kind of lose the interaction factor. Yeah, you'll be giving answers in the chat. No time restrictions, just generally of like a minute or so to provide the answers. The reason why I didn't want to... I need to mute my Discord just so it doesn't make sounds. I don't mind it personally, so if y'all mind... If you hear Discord sounds, it's coming from me. What the heck was I talking about? We're talking about points, about quizzes, about that. Yeah, no time limit. I didn't want to institute a time limit because I don't think it's fair, especially when people are watching delays with the delay, you know what I mean? Obviously, if it's more than a minute, it's different. So I didn't feel like it was fair for someone who gets very quick, up-to-date stream for them to answer first and collect the points. Instead, we are going with your knowledge and with how you behave and how you use your points. We'll see. Maybe it's gonna be a mess. You know, who knows? Maybe it's gonna be a fun time. So, yeah, I just need a timer. I need to put a timer just like to have a navigation of like 30. How much time do you think we should wait per question before we move on to the next one? Like a minute? Like 2 minutes? Or maybe we should just see how long people take. If y'all don't know a single answer to this quiz, I'm gonna be really pissed. At the same time, I'll be pissed if you know all of them. Maybe I should make questions. How many words does Kreia say in the first sentence you encounter her? Just count the words. Oh, that'd be crazy, you know. It could be a good sabotage question. You know what I mean? By the way, Microsoft is ending buying Activision, so maybe finally World of Warcraft and League of Legends will maybe be on Game Pass and Xbox. Well, you could still play it on PC, or do you not play PC games? You just play Xbox. I was gonna say we could do the poll answers in chat, but then remember the answers are anonymous. Yeah, they are. Well, which platform do y'all use? Do we post the answers in chat, or is this here in chat, here on YouTube, where the live stream is? So it's like, don't worry about the format. It's literally just me improvising, writing down manually points. I mean, I did insert automation, but I will just check. See how ugly that is? You see how ugly that is that the chat updates very quickly. Temple says Temple's male. Am I correct? Or am I wrong? I'll say he for now. Says mostly on Xbox, but we could get some League of Legends perks from Game Pass, like subscriptions to League of Legends. I think. Well, I don't know if could you really play it on Xbox? What do you use on Xbox? Controllers? Especially since Game Pass is on PC as well. Yeah. Okay, Cat. I'm gonna have to go start clicking. If this whole thing explodes, it's not my fault. I'm deleting the stream and I'm starting from scratch. It's not available, but it would be cool. Sure. Did you see people? Oh, I saw on Twitch people playing Knights of the Old Republic using a guitar. So they connected controls to the guitar, and then based on the chords that they play, the things happen. They make choices, and by mashing it, it's literally just bursting through. It's crazy. It's not. I'm he, him. Sorry if I didn't write. This is so impractical. I don't know if you can. If you can see, surely you can. The rest of you can also see it on YouTube. This little heart in the chat that's blocking a piece of the last sentence. Like I'm just. That's why I wish I could read this chat below me, but it's delayed. Slightly frustrating, but you know it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we have 3 of you. Should we start? Should we switch to it? Let me just get all my ducks in a row, you know, to lay out my trackers and things. Yes, the damn heart is irritating me. It's very irritating. But if you slam it, look at that. If you click on the shit on it, then it's like hearts are flying. That's very cute. I don't know. I'm ready either way. Okay, sure. Let's get into it then. How do I do this? Expert streamer pro. Listen, I just love designing stuff. That's all. There we go. Oh, that chat box needs to be lessened and made smaller. I'll handle it. Don't worry. Like that. Look, it even cut you guys off. How rude is that? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it temporary. How's that? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a temporary chat box so things fade away after 20 seconds. So you have 20 seconds of time on my face to say whatever you want, and then you're out. Okay. Excellent. There we go. Say what did you say? I say let's start, and if anyone joins later, yeah, we can add them in. We'll give them free 15 points. How's that? That'd be very nice of us, wouldn't it? Why did the music die off? Should we play some? Oh, because the track ended. That's great. Do we have any? It's fine, that can play, I guess. Yeah. Okay, Streamlabs So let's begin. This is going to be tracking your points. I inserted you there because there's only 3 of you. I guess I could make that bigger. Would you like me to make it bigger? I can make it slightly bigger. Quiz elements. And I could make that slightly bigger. For the 3 of you. There we go. Quiz me. I'm not playing the weakest link. I'm not getting a copyright strike. I'm not here for that. Okay. See, you can see my overlay because I clicked on Discord, but I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm gonna force close my Discord. How's that? Because it's gonna be making sounds as people message me. Discord, there it is. Okay. Okay, are we ready for some cringe? Oh, I forgot to deploy this. There we go. We have a. Oh, someone joined my Discord and it says we hope you brought pizza. Okay, well, welcome to the Discord. If you join my Discord through this, then fabulous. Spell points. Yes, you get spell points. Are you ready to rumble? I should play that with the reverb, but it's fine. Okay, no time limits, nothing. First question is gonna be so difficult, like you're gonna shit yourself. Are you ready? Listen to this. How many parts does Knights of the Old Republic have? This is just to get you some points. If you don't know this, I think you should really leave the chat right away. I'm just kidding. If you don't know, it's fine. So I would assume that, you know, 2. How stunning. Congratulations. I should be answering. That's round 1. And there you go. You have a point. So that's how we track it. Not fashion blank knowing something. That's new. Did you guess that or did you know it? Because I know you guessed a lot. So you get points. Why is this thing subtracting from people? Oh, because I put it in the wrong category. Okay, there we go. That. And Zachary, wow. We're counting the MMO. What do you mean? Oh, no. Well, that's not Knights of the Old Republic. That's the Old Republic. So Zachary also has a point. Congratulations. There you go. It's that easy. It's that easy. You know what I mean? And then we move on to the next question, which is the Sith Triumvirate consists of how many Sith Lords? 1, 2, 3. I do believe this also gives you an answer in the question. But they canceled it. What did they cancel? Oh, 3 Knights of the Old Republic 3. I hope they never get it. I think they're only gonna ruin it. Okay, congratulations. You're doing God's work. Caffeine. Okay, caffeine is new. We're doing caffeine. Entering that as a new player, whatever it is, you know. And didn't update the round number, so I need to get the hang of this. Let me put in caffeine in the. You have to be patient. Just let me find screen capture. There we go. 4. Y'all are so much ahead of me in the stream. I'm a bit late with the replies. That's fine. You can copy them, but if they get it wrong, you get it wrong too. You know what I mean? So are we up to date with points? Caffeine has 1, Zachary has 1, Temple has 1, and Fashion Blank has 1. Excellent. Fun fact, when you reach 4 spell points, if you choose to use them, and I'll let you know when, you can give everyone else minuses. Okay. This was easy. Moving on to the next question, and that will be round 3 of 20. I don't know what the next question is. I only know the answers because I have them written down because I don't remember. Okay, ready, set, go. How many planets does Kreia visit with the exile after Peragus? So you may want to think about this a little bit to count it. We're not counting Peragus as a visit, and we're not counting Malachor as a visit. Temple says 5. Fashion Blink says 5. Are you copying that from Temple? Which 5 are we talking? Because I feel like this might be a point of debate. As from what I've discovered, Knights of the Old Republic doesn't have an official planet order. Duxon is a moon. It's not a planet. But I suppose you could count Onderon, and I mean it's 5, for example. Duxon is a moon. Well, it's a moon, yes. Yeah, but the question is, how many do you visit with Kreia? You know. So what I will going to now do is I'm gonna close it off, okay? And we're locking in the answers. So let's discuss this, okay? After Peragus, you have Telos, right? With Kreia, with Atris. After Telos, you have 3 planets. Either, any of them. And then Kreia leaves. Kreia is not present for the last planet. Right? Are we in agreement with that? Because I'm like genuinely asking you now because I did some checking and it's like some varying responses. See, another thing I didn't technically do, I didn't update the visual that highlights the correct answer. So we are lacking that at the moment because they ran out of 5. But yeah, we don't count Malachor. You're not visiting that with her. You're going to visit to see her, basically. But this question specifically focuses on her as a companion. Okay? So are we in agreement, or should we just skip it? Like, this is one of the questions I considered kicking out because it was varying. You know what I mean? Because technically you did visit Korriban for answer. Well, that's true. She doesn't get off Korriban, but the thing is, if you leave Korriban for last, she's not there at all. Like, the last planet of the planets that you visit, she's not with you. It's the same thing that happened with Bastila in the first game. So she's absent. It is tricky. So the answer that I've come to conclusion with is 4. And since none of you answered 4, I'm not giving any more of you points. And also, I will be reviewing this information on whether or not I will be using this question again. Because the way that I counted it, and I like wrote them down, which is Telos, that's Citadel Station after Paragus. This is Telos, Nar Shaddaa, Dantooine, Onderon/Duxon. That's one place. Korriban, she doesn't visit with you because A, she stays on the ship, and also if you do the order of these, she leaves basically the crew. And the last planet you cannot visit with her. And Malachor we don't count because she's the boss there. What happens to her? I've always had her until 4 Jedi Master planets were complete, and then Onderon Civil War. Then she kills the Masters and goes away. Yeah. I don't know. It depends. It's very irritating personally because there is no official order of planets for the second game that I've looked up. I wanted to put that as a question, but I couldn't because there's no official order. The first game has an official order. The second one doesn't. No, we don't count. Duxon is a moon. It counts as with Onderon. Well, okay. How about we just then move on? If not, then it's 3. Well, you know what? If it's 3, then no one's getting points. so I actually am very happy that no one answered 4 because at least we're in equilibrium. So then we can pretend that I kicked this question out. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, I would hope that there would be less. Let's see what I came up with. I don't remember. I cooked up. Oh, okay, this is a good one. In Knights of the Old Republic 2 gameplay, does Surik turn Handmaiden into a Jedi? Yes or no, basically. And the third one is not a Jedi, but a Force user. A key ingredient being here in gameplay. Does she transform her into a Jedi? 2. Okay, great. Adequate answers. So you're all getting points. Congratulations for that. The plot twist here is no, because it's not possible unless you're using mods. In official lore, what's interesting is that through these events, it's been confirmed that Handmaiden did travel with Surik, whereas in the game you can't have her travel with a female exile. But according to some releases, she did technically travel, not in the game, but it's quite interesting. Wonder what if everyone would end up with 20 points. If y'all end up with 20 points, then I win. Okay. This chat's getting my nerves. It's getting my nerves. Go away. Look at it. Go away. Go away. I assigned all of you points, correct? I'm guessing Caffeine's gone, or not. That's fine. She can stay on the board. Okay, thank you, chat box. Goodbye. Moving on to the next question. That's round 5, correct? Here we go. What is the color of lightsaber hilts typically wielded by Jedi Sentinels? Blue, yellow, or... I didn't give Flash and Blank a point? Did I not give you a point? Wait, did I make a mistake? I think I gave you a point. That was round 4. And it says here Fashion Bling did get a point. Yeah. I get it. How dare you try to sabotage me? You did, but it goes late. Oh, okay. Answers in are yellow, 1. Sad to report, this time Fashion Bling doesn't get a point because because the answer is yellow. Blue is wielded by Jedi Guardians, and violet is not wielded by any of them. So I'm sorry you're falling behind, but good thing is, well, you actually do have 4 points. Well, not you, everyone else has 4 points. So starting from next round, you can give everyone who makes a wrong answer or no answer, you can give them negative points, if that makes sense. We'll see. I'll probably tell you when it's a good time to use it. 6. Let's see what we have for 6. Which disease threatens the lives of people in the Undercity of Terrace? Rackle plague, brain rot plague, or hypoxia? Which hypoxia, coincidentally, is a real thing in our world as well. 3, 2, yeah, same result as last round. Fashion Blank is not getting points. So, Temple and Zachary are getting points. You could, if y'all were to use Negative Impact, which is the ability that gives -1, you would bury Fashion Blank 1 point behind. So I don't mean to suggest it, but if you feel like you want to bury Fashion Blank more, you may choose to do that. I can't stop you, but or my advice would be to wait until everyone else gets it wrong, then you can bury everyone else. Now y'all use it if you want. I mean, I don't think it's worth it personally, unless you're the only one that has the answer correct. Okay, round 7. Let's go. What is the name of the zone where Kreia was confronted and betrayed by her 2 Sith students? Wait, I give Fashion Blank. Well, we moved into the next round. Negative point to not get an L just for making a mistake. What do you mean an L? Well, based on what I'm seeing this round, you'll have the freedom to apply negative impact. Okay, Fashion Blank says 1, which is Trace Crescent. Oh, so he can lose. Okay. Zachary said Trace Core, and Temple said Trace Core. So same outcome as last time. So we have only Fashion Blank not getting it correct. So what are we using negative impacts? Do you want to give him a minus point, Temple, or are we moving to the next round? Because I moved it too quickly last round and I didn't let you voice your opinion. If you bury him more, he's gonna have 2 points. Y'all are no fun. Well, you should copy them. Just wait for them to answer and then steal the point. Steal the answers. I want to use it because tactics. That's fine. He's using tactics. So there you go. You burnt up 2 spell points and you applied -1. Well, why is that a tactic? He only has 3 points. Like, he's way behind you. But sure, that's your choice. That's fine. Rest in pieces, Fashion Blank. We can only, by the way, have 1 -1 point per round. So if 2 people use impacts, it doesn't stack what I'm saying, Well, if he gets 1 more correct and y'all get wrong, and there are questions coming up that would be very difficult. So let's see. Round 8. Maybe I should do an animation where the round changes. That's too much work. Here we go. Which of the following Sith Lords was redeemed by Revan after their death? Why Zachary has 2 spell points, Temple 6. Oh, I used from Zachary. That's my mistake. Thank you for fixing that, Fashion Blank. I should be giving you a boost, honestly, for just helping me with that. Thank you very much for spotting that. I put it in the wrong column. Okay, Zachary made an interesting statement. Okay. See, this is a frustrating situation because I really wish that Fashion Blank had 4 points to use. The correct answer is a jump to Paul, but in this instance, no one's getting points. So if you were to apply negative impact, everyone else is getting -2. So if Fashion Blank had 4 points, he could give you negatives. So this could be a good opportunity to try to come back. But since he doesn't, the only person that can use it now is Zachary to give the 2 of you -1 point. But will he do it for the sake of strategy, or will he preserve that for later? I don't know. It would make sense, honestly, but we'll see. Let me see if he types anything. To clarify, there are no correct answers this round. And that's the point. You know, I'm experimenting a bit to get in your head, to make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, or you're gonna tap into the dark side. You're gonna give them negative points. Oh my god, that's gonna put Fashion Blank down to 1. I should put a timer. I don't. Maybe Zachary's not gonna use it. But it's fine if you don't use it. Should we move on to the next round? 10. We'll make a break at round 10 just to see if questions are good and how everyone's feeling, just to see. Okay. So I'm guessing Zach doesn't want to use negative impact. By the way, I didn't even use the animation when Zachary went. How do I apply them? Do I just use it at start? You could use it now, because you can apply stuff at the end. No correct answers. You can use it right now to give the two of them -1 point, if you so choose to. If not, then we can keep it moving. Oh, but I'm so frustrated that I didn't use my little animations that I concocted. Well, I like that a lot. Well, see, Temple, if you had enough points, you could use it as well. You can't. You only have 2 points. You have 2 spell points. You need 4. I should write that on the side somewhere so it's clearer. You need 4 points. You only have 2. That's what I said. You shouldn't have used it on Fashion Blank last round. You should have used it on both of them. Zachary has competition. I'm late, like the final boss. Hey, Drew, how you doing? Should I add you to the list of questions? Would you like to join? All right, I'm gonna try to get to you, man. Oh, okay. Well, I'm guessing Zachary doesn't want to use negative impact. If he was, here's the animation that I built. Sure. You know what? Let's see. Drew, and he's gonna use it. You can't use it just on Temple. You're using it on both. So, there we go. Let me put it in. Where is this Zachary? There we go. You've successfully reduced Fashion Black into the mud. Poor thing. 1 point. Drew got it wrong. Oh my god. He answered wrong. We're not gonna. Drew, that's wrong. It's the wrong answer. Just pretend you didn't answer. If we counted that, I would be giving you -1 point. Okay. So I'm adding Drew. Let me just add Drew into this. And we're gonna start him off at. Oh, this thing says he has 2 points. I'm gonna compensate for that. We just compensate right quick. I'm just fixing some stuff. There we go. What is it going? Blank, wish you best of luck, but now both of us have to be allies on Zachary, or both of us will lose. No, you're not correct. None of these answers are correct. This is a trick question. We're just gonna move to the next one, okay? We're just gonna move to the next one to avoid confusion. Okay, bye. Round 9. Going. At which level does Force Speed add an additional attack? 1, 2, 3. Those are the levels. Burst of Speed, Night Speed, Master Speed. So provide your answer. While I drink something. My mouth's dry. Zachary says Master Speed. Okay. Okay, Fashion Blank is copying Zachary. That's smart. 3. Okay. Does Drew have anything else? I'll pick 2. You can pick 2. Yes. All of your answers are correct. Congrats. Both Master Speed and Night Speed provide you with additional attack. The only thing that doesn't is Burst of Speed. So 1 would be incorrect. And I'm very pleased that all of you got that correctly. So we're adding points. Congratulations. Ooh, oh shit, Fashion Blank has 4 spell points. So, and there are questions coming out. I know at least of one question that's extremely difficult and near impossible to guess. So I probably shouldn't be saying that, and now I'm giving you tips for strategy, okay? Moving on to next round, round 10. This is halfway through. So we're halfway through. How do y'all feel about the questions so far? Is it fun? Is it silly? Is it too easy? Is it too hard? Oh, I'm guessing if you're Fashion Blank, you probably think that it's too hard, but it's fine. So let me know how you feel. We're currently halfway through. This is fun. Yay, I'm very happy. I just need to exercise more visuals. Like I wanted to put a clock here. You see that empty space where my finger's pointing? Right there, I would put a little, and it's 30 seconds counting down, just so we can keep it moving and we can have a set of rules, you know? But hey, and that chat box needs to be fixed. So we're working through it. We're doing it. Okay, are we ready for round 10? 10th question is as follows. What did you say? Blank swan is our enemy. Yes. Ajunta Paul, you're correct, Drew. The answer was Ajunta Paul. By the way, speed up your stream. I think you're a bit late. The correct answer was Ajunta Paul, but he was not on the list. So, question 10. Go. Which force ability do Sith assassins use to perform surprise attacks? Force camouflage, force sight, or battle meditation? This specifically, keep in mind, refers to their capability to become invisible, like me in high school. Okay, one. Fashion Blank, please be careful. Are you gonna answer this? So far we have 2 answers for 1, 3 answers for 1, and the only one that hasn't answered is Fashion Blank. Katina's stretching on my legs. I was late on stream, so I'll just do 1. Excellent. Good. Correct. Ding, 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 ding. And everyone has the ability to use impact now, so good luck with that. P.S. If 2 impacts are used, everyone's getting -1. I mean, yeah. If you don't know the answer yourself, if you use it, the negative impact doesn't apply to you. You can't use it yet because he did get it wrong. Because he didn't get it wrong. When he gets the answer wrong, then you can slam him. You can punish him for being uneducated. You know. So next time Zachary gets a -1, we know that Drew Temple is automatically applying impact right away. So now we're looking into do we have a shield or something? Yes, you do have a shield, but we're not doing that this time because I don't want to make it too complicated yet. But I did make a cute animation for it. Let me show you. This is the animation. But we're not doing shields now. Okay? We're not doing shields. It's like we're just gonna. I made animations for other spells too, but we're just keeping it simple. What round is this? This is round 10. Wish I could use a shield at the beginning. Well, that's the point. That's the point how I made the order of spell costs. I need to. Next time we'll do the shield, so that you can invest to protect yourself in advance. But if you invest in that, you won't be able to punish other players, unless you keep getting answers correctly. Then you can just. This is round 10. Yes, it is, in fact. We're moving on to round 11. Let me just set this music to loop so I don't have to keep fixing it. Where's my... Oh, I clicked off. Okay, round 11. Question, go. How many moons does Malachor 5 have? 481. Be good to put a timer effect. Y'all better not be looking this up on Google, I swear to God. 4, okay. 1, don't give me the question mark. I'm not answering the question for you. Don't give me the question mark. How dare you? Okay, we're waiting for Drew. We're waiting for Drew to provide his answer. This is going to be a very interesting outcome once we learn what the answer is. Though you already provided your answer, I'm sorry. Okay, Drew 4. Well, okay, so the result of this is everyone got it wrong except for Zachary. So I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all are not doing very well in burying him in the mud. Malachor 5 has reportedly 1 moon from multiple sources that I checked. I don't know what its name is, but I did look it up multiple places, wiki included. So yeah, it's one of those things where you have to guess. So everyone is not getting anything except for Zachary, and if he decides to use negative impact now, then everyone's getting -1. So Zachary, will you be using your negative impact because you can afford it? If you do that, then everyone's getting -1 except for you. Oh, he's gonna use it. Okay, wait, I need to be faster with these spells. Let's go. Bam. Did that apply correctly? Yes, you all got -1. Yeah, oh, that's good. Dark side points gained. I should put that in literally on the screen. That's excellent. Zachary is 2. Like, this gives me an idea. We should do some abilities where you can. Maybe you could pool points together from your allies. Like if we could pool points from Fashion Blank and Temple to take Zachary's points, that could be interesting. Okay. So this has been which round? 11. It says there in big letters. Moving round. You could do a gimmick if someone gets an easy question wrong, name it Deadeye Duncan. What do you mean? Oh, if they get. Oh, okay, sure. Like trap questions like that, because you weren't with us at the start. The first question was how many games does Knights of the Old Republic have? So if you got that wrong, I should probably give you -5 points. You know what I mean? Like automatically. Okay, round 12. Let's see what we have cooking for 12. I have no memory of what the question is. Let's take a look. Which of the following quotes was not said by Kreia? Influence is a weapon. This trust is an effective shield, and every problem is an opportunity. I suppose you should be guessing this one if you don't know it either, because you don't have enough time to look it up. Okay. 3, 2, interesting results. Okay. Dion7, welcome. I'm not going to add you currently on the list, okay, because we're a bit too deep in and it's not fair. Although Drew has 1 point, you know what I mean, so he's far behind. But are you okay with not being added right now, unless you're going to stick to the whole thing? I could add you to the list. I have a maximum capacity of 5 players. I could add you. Why not? If you're gonna stick around. I realized I was wrong, but my answer has been submitted. Let me just review the answers because I got distracted. The correct. It's all good. I'll be in and out of the stream. Great. Fashion Blank said 3. The correct answer is 3. Every problem is an opportunity was not said by Kreia. It was said by Cassiopeia from League of Legends. So Fashion Blank gets a point. What did Temple say? Temple said 2. Wrong. She said this dress is an effective shield and should be carried always. Who else? Who else am I tracking? Zachary. Zachary was wrong as well. Zachary was wrong. And Drew said 1. He's also wrong. So the only person correct is Fashion Blank. Or am I getting that right? What? Yeah, I think I'm getting that right. Fashion Blank's the only one that's correct. Okay. We need a more dramatic, more aggressive ability for the impact. Okay, then this. This is very mild. There we go. Yep, y'all are all back. You just put Drew to 0. How horrible. But because Drew is in play, I mean, I'm a bit irritated that Drew didn't show right at the start, because Drew probably would have had like 4 or 5 correct answers, because they were pretty in the Knights of the Old Republic domain. But there you have it. But it's fun, you know, it's fun. I should have 4 or even 5 points. Something ain't okay. What do you mean 4 or 5 points? Did we do something wrong? Well, you suffered 3 impacts. I have my stats here. You answered 6 questions in total correctly. But you suffered 1, 2, 3 impacts from your enemies. If we get a lot of answers wrong, can we have -1 points, for example? Well, the way that I set it up, you would get minus points, but that's not my goal. I could probably set it so that it never displays minus points. But yeah, I have it here. Did you count how many times you answered correctly, Fashion Blank? Like, maybe we can review it. I'll definitely review the stream once, like, to make sure everything is going well, because I've inputted quite a bit of complex formulas. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. You did get 6 questions correct. Yeah. Yeah. If you get, how about this? If you get -1, then you're out. Like you have to edit the next video. I'm sending you the files. You have to edit it. There we go. No, I think the tracking is good for Fashion Blink, but now you got me nervous. If I'm wrong, I'll compensate you with a huge shout out next time. Okay, let's move on to round 13. There's still, how many questions? 7. So there's still room. Let's go. Here we go. Which log entry on Paragus notes that a survivor was placed in a Kolto tank? Good luck with that. That's all I'm saying. Good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying y'all gonna get it, but a good luck. You know. -12. 3. You mean the third option? Wait, let me check. Let me check because I wrote it down. This was Temple writing. What the fuck? This is literally the medical journal entries in the area across from the morgue on Paragus. Good luck googling. You know what? Let's give him a chance. You know. Let's give him a chance. Unless you should probably honestly log into the game very quickly and check it out. If my eyes are not deceiving me, the only one that so far got it correct is your favorite person in this whole setup. Zachary got it correct. So it's the second option, -12. That's the log entry. It's the first of 3 log entries on the panel. The first is 12, the second is 15, and the third is 18, which is actually a good way. You could have maybe perceived it that way. You could be like, let's go from the very earliest one, because they say that Ebon Hawk has been just picked up in Paragus, and there was one survivor, and she, Surik, was placed in a Kolto tank. That's the very first entry. So there we go. That was my thought. I just went with the earliest. That's a good way of thinking. There we go. So I did unintentionally gave you some sort of logic. Zachary is getting. Where is Zachary? Please tell me. I'm not looking at the points. Please tell me he doesn't have enough for a negative impact, because if he does, we're gonna have trouble. He doesn't. Okay, good. Y'all, we're safe. It's good. He can't hurt you. Can't hurt you. Baby girl can't hurt you. Round 14. Dude has memory C3PO. Yeah, congratulations. That should be giving you double points. Atris has cast a curse on me this day. She has. I'm sorry, Drew. I'm really sorry. Like, I know you would have done well in the early stages. I feel are when you build up points. You know what I mean? That's what I should do. Like, first 5, 6 are very easy. It just maybe sometimes a bit tricky. Like, I didn't put that question, but like, which hand did Kreia lose? Like, maybe that type of stuff. Maybe some people would trip there. But then now we get into fighting. Yeah. I finally put my repeated completionist playthroughs to some use. You actually... Can you imagine if you knew that answer? Early stages were easy. That's exactly... They were intended, and I'm very glad that came across. We're at round 14. I switched, correct? So let's see the question for round 14. Why did Surik feel the loss of Kreia's hands? Kindly use your logic if you don't know the answers, okay? So force bond, force resonance, and force channel. Or copy people, or copy Zachary, because he seems to be in the lead, you know what I mean? So, god damn it, Temple, what the... Everyone is getting it correct except Temple. Answer is force bond. Damn it, Temple, shit, I was rooting for you. Yeah, if it's force bond or force chain. Honestly, if you said force chain, I would even accept that. Force resonance is a buff in the Old Republic, I think, and force channel is a force thing method. I don't know what it's not what. Yeah, I thought force bond was only with Kreia and the Exile. Yeah, well, it's not only with them, but that's what we're talking about. Surik is the Exile, unless you got confused. That is, yeah. Force bond, force chain is a thing that happens between students and masters. It can happen. We saw it happen in the first game. Juhani and her master, I think they formed a force bond, but it wasn't like this type of force bond. The bond was severed when Juhani fell to the dark side, so her master could no longer feel where she was. But so force bonds are a thing. It just develops between students and masters. But the thing with Surik is she forms bonds so easily that she influences everyone. Looks like I'm gonna be the only right, same as Zachary was the last time. Let's see where we go. I have no memory of questions. Katina, what are your answers? She knows nothing. Okay. Round 15 of 20. Go. Which ability enables persuasive use of the Force? Before you answer, this refers to persuasion. This does not refer to forcing someone's will and bending it like very aggressively. So Force Breach, Mind Trick, Affect Mind. To give you further tips, this is these are not droids you're looking for, Hannies. And we're talking about Knights of the Old Republic. You should have a guy from Mortal Kombat saying round. Sure, we could do that. That might get a bit tacky after being repeated, you know what I mean? Let me review your answers. Is everyone's all answers in? Zachary said Mind Trick. Wrong. Passion Blank says 2. Wrong. Drew says 3. Correct. Affect Mind, precursor to Dominate Mind. Passive ability. Drew says 3. Correct? There we go. Drew has enough for negative impact. Shit. Okay. 3. Dion 7. Congrats. You're correct. I'm not counting your points, but you're correct. And that's it. Katina, don't flash me your butt. I have to see if Drew's gonna apply negative impact. So Drew, to clarify, if you use your 4 spell points here, that means he's using it. Wait, let me use the animation. I should put these on hotkeys. Let me find the animation. Where is it? There we go. Wait. Boom. Zachary back into singular digits. Wait, Temple wants to use negative impact as well? Well, if you use negative impact, that will not take effect because they don't stack. Yeah, that won't take effect unless it would have taken effect if Drew was wrong as well. I can consume your shit if you want, if you would like me to do that. But it's not going to take effect. It's the same outcome. Everyone else is getting it. You know what I mean? Because if you would have an advantage if Drew answered wrongly and then he was like, I'm going to be a bitch and sabotage everyone, then you could have said, yeah, well, I'm going to use mine too, so you get minus with the rest of us. Okay, let's move on. Damn, sorry. You could use the I've been poisoned line when the player... Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a good line. Although that could be selective, like on occasion we do the poisoned effect. Or how about I poison you, and if you get it wrong the next round, you get 2 minus points. Oh, that could be fun. That's gonna be a bitch for me to develop. Shit. Okay. Round 16. Ready, set, let me... Hit it. The Yavin space station in Knights of the Old Republic 1 orbits which celestial body? Neutron star, gas giant, or a planet? In short, what is Yavin? Because Yavin space station orbits Yavin. Oh, see, you know what? Fashion, like, you shouldn't be rushing. You shouldn't be rushing, honey. You shouldn't be rushing. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah, everyone else got it correct. Gas giant. It's a gas giant. No, Drew, you got it right. You got the iconic gas giant. Oh, see, yeah, the iconic. So everyone else is getting it except for Fashion Blank. God damn it, I'm always rooting for the underdog. God damn it. It is the gas giant. The space station in the first game orbits the gas giant. We're not talking about, yeah, exactly. The Yavin is the Knights of the Old Republic. We're referring to the space station in the game. Okay. So, what did you say? Yavin Prime, which Yavin is a moon of? Well, Yavin 4 is a moon of it. Yeah, sure. But I think because we're talking about the first game, this is self-explanatory. You know what I mean? It's kind of telling you the thing. So I didn't feel the need to list, more specific. Well, I'm a nerd as well, just not as much for Star Wars as I am for DC. What's DC again? I might be forgetting. See, you're not a nerd enough for me because I said Yavin 4. You didn't say any. Yeah. There you go. Comics. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh, we should do comic questions. That way, only select people will know. Next round. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Joker. Thank you for that explanation, actually. Thank you very much. Even though I knew, but I'm very happy that you didn't judge me for not knowing it. You didn't say, you dumb son of a bitch, how do you not know that? Round 17 of 20. And so far, I think, honestly, Zachary is going to win, but we'll see. And I should probably... we should put an ability half all points. Half all points. Half everyone's points who got their answer wrong. Half them. Because then if we have his, then, you know... Let's go. Master Zeskai L wielded a double-bladed lightsaber of which color? Yellow, green, blue, violet. Yellow, green, violet. Which one? What does the winner get? The winner gets a cookie. A cookie, and yeah. Violet, 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 green. Oh, Drew, you disappoint me. You disappoint me. God damn it, Drew. Everyone is getting it correct except for Drew. Shit. Wait, where is Drew? There he is. One. Internet cookie. Yes, I will look through your search history and all your cookies. I'm giving you all my cookies. I'm just here for fun. Love being able to nerd out on Knights of the Republic with folks. If you're here for fun, give them your points. Give them your points. You know what I mean? Give your point. Oh, that could be good. We could be like, you could give your portion of your point. Nah, that's stupid. The Hag Atris. Why are we mentioning the Hag? Listen. Next question. Round 18. Go. In which room of the Ebon Hawk does the main character appear for the first time in Knights of the Old Republic 2? The main hold, the Med Bay cockpit. I'm not giving you any hints. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then I'm real sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with 3 potential negative impacts. Passion Blank says 2. Zachary says Med Bay. DC Temple says 2. God damn it, they all got it correct. Shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. You know, maybe that was my intention, to make it easier so you can apply negative impact. Let's skip to round 19. Boom. In canon lore, what is the first planet to visit after Terrace? This is also easy. I shouldn't have put this to be that easy. God damn it. But let's see the answers. Come on, give me the answers. Yeah, all correct again. God damn it. Shit. I should have put a twist at the end. This is what happens when I'm rushing, okay? I was really rushing with these questions. I'm very sorry. Let's see what the last question is. Are we ready for round 20? We should make round 20 something. Not anyone getting this wrong has Raccoon's disease. Okay. Here goes the final answer of this evening. Which of the Jedi Masters never makes it to Dantooine in Knights of the Old Republic 2? Of set 3, I'm not reading their names. If you can't read, I'm very sorry, guys. Kavara, Lona Bosch, and Rook Lamar. Zachary says Lona Bosch. Okay. That's an interesting answer. Okay. See, I wish Fashion Blank was correct. I wish his ass would never made it there. But no. Correct answer would be 2. So Zachary and Drew get it correctly. Where are they? Zachary getting it boom, and Drew is getting it boom. You'll never guess who won this. You'll never guess. Just you have no fucking clue. I will say, so that's it. We have no more questions. This was a first test. But I'm glad that Drew caught up a bit with Fashion Blank. We should make a mechanic at like the 15-point stage where you can do something that trips up the lead person. You know, maybe double half all points, because if I half Zachary's points to 7 and let's say Fashion Blank's to 3, they're very much closer than 6-14. You know what I mean? Yeah, second place is Temple, and then we have Fashion Blank and Drew with a tie. Although I guess Drew would technically be last because he has at least 12 points. I give my points to Temple, so now they compete for the win. Oh, that's good. You have 2 finalists. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so much fun for me as well to build more questions. Wow. All Jedis are jerks. There's no arguments, man. DC Temple just earned 5 more points. What do we say? Rook seems less like a jerk, at least in 1. When you remember when he's talking to the main character, he's actually talking to a big war criminal. Yeah, Rook wasn't that bad in the first game. He was acceptable. So there we go, GG. I'm very pleased that you participated in this. It's a fun time. So do you want more next time? Do you want more difficult questions? Or do you want to mix? Should we put in some new spells? Next round we could, I demand a Teresian death match with blank. Sure, you're fighting for third place. You're fighting for 3rd place. I don't know if that's worth fighting, but you can do it. Not poor Nemo that died in the Rakatan ruins. Yeah, that was sad. Oh, that's a question. What was the name of the Jedi murdered by the council when they sent him to go look into the ruins? The quote ones are good too. Yes, I'm very more questions next time. I can't give you more questions. Should we put more questions next time? Should we amp it up to 30? Is that too much? I guess if we just burst through them faster, that could be interesting. More difficult, yes, because Zachary's gonna win again. Or if we don't make them more difficult, as I said, we just trip him up. We can trip him. We can trip him. How can we trip him? Oh, it's gonna be so much fun for me to develop. You have no clue how much I struggled to develop the spell shield ability, which lasts for 3 rounds. But I did it. I'd made a spreadsheet of like 20 columns. If this, then that. If said negative impact. What if there's 2 negative impact? But I did it. I have Knights of the Old Republic blind spots. Just gotta find them. Let's find the blind spots. What color is the Ebon Hawk? You'll never guess that. Oh, can you imagine? I'm like, what color is the Ebon Hawk? And then the options are literally shades you've never heard of. It's not brown. I don't even know a brown variant. So you know what I mean? Like it's instead of blue, we're gonna say cerulean. It's chartreuse. It's mauve. We're just gonna, it's the same color as so and so character in so game. Like we're gonna trip. We're gonna make it invisible. Yoda's Conundrums. Call the quiz Yoda's Conundrum. I don't know what to call it, honestly. I don't know. Bastille's pretty force grip like she did with Mission. Bastille's petty force trip. I not only read pretty, I read trip grip. If that color wasn't on a crayon marker, I don't know what. We can't do Order of Planets. Like, okay, serious question. Questions that are story related, like what did said character do here, or what blah blah blah, or game mechanic related. Because I have one question, for instance, I'm gonna burn it up now, but that's fine. It's adjustable. For Storm, is the maximum level of which ability? Oh, Zachary says both. Okay, great. We're gonna do a nice mishmash of both then next time, and we're gonna have a timer next time. God damn it. Yeah, and currently my little system only supports up to 5 players. I've made 10, but honestly, I think it's a hassle if it's more than 5. Like, I'm gonna have to be like. Admittedly, game mechanics is probably my weakness. I like the challenge. Yeah, I could literally put an ability. This ability gives you boost to to defense, to will, 4, whatever, and then you have to guess what the ability is. Okay, so what if Kreia would exist in the prequels, and if Dooku would be her apprentice from child instead of Yoda being his master from child? That could be a great question. In a parallel universe, if Kreia existed and she was Dooku's master, what would... Guess. That's tier 3 question. That's the heaviest question. You have to guess. Which nice KOTOR character would you be? Are you asking that, or are you saying I should put that in a quiz? Because I feel that's a bit subjective, honey. 150 questions. No, these questions are not difficult to do for me because these are videos. I rendered small itty bitty videos for every question. It takes me like a minute. Let's say it takes me a minute to generate one. So it's fine. It's coming up with questions. This tough part and importing them into this software. So, he's asking me what I would be. If I was a character, I would be a Knights of the Old Republic 1 or Knights of the Old Republic 2. Which one are you asking? He would be Revan up here. Oh, I wouldn't be the main character. Fuck that. That's boring. What a boring thing to say. Like, I would be Kreia. No. You have to specify the game, and then I'll tell you. I'll come up with something real cute. A Dooku novel written like the Darth Plagueis novel would be awesome. Yes, we'll do that in the next quiz. We'll be like, which of the following pages is page 34 of the Darth Plagueis? Is that how you pronounce the novel? That'd be a great question. Very fair. Either I'm making it hard. That's what she said. I would probably be Darth Sion, but instead of doing bad things, I would probably do good things. It would be Batman or Terrace or Coruscant. Sure. So you're into fame. Wow. I meant like they should write it. Sure, go for it. Have it written. That's meant that I sound sarcastic. I have a little opinion on that. I think it would be nice. It would be nice. I would love to read a novel on Dooku. I fucking love Dooku in the Clone Wars. He was so much fun. Like that face, he looked like he looked good. Not like good, but I mean like as a character, he looked good. So Drew never told me if he's asking about Knights of the Old Republic 1 or 2, so I'm gonna answer it either way. If I could be a character, I would be. You know what I would be? I'd fucking be HK-47. That could be fun. I would be his. I'd be T3. T3 was good too. T3 saw some shit. T3 was a good character. So if Dooku's master would be Kreia, I can't see because of the heart. He would be the Revan of the prequels. Not really. I mean, Kreia had other apprentices, did she not? And not all of them ended up being like Revan. They were good. They stood up to what they thought was right, but not all of them were Revan. So Kreia didn't make Revan. How dare you assume that Kreia made Revan? Revan was Revan. Revan's choices were always his own, no matter which mask he wore or something like that. Total sociopath, HK-47. Lieutenant Green, just hard-working guy trying to clean up the streets of the Citadel Station. I mean, sure, Citadel Station didn't get blown up, so sure, why not? That's good. If it gets blown up, then I don't think you'd want to be there. Well, no, but Dooku would probably be different a little bit with Kreia being his mentor, probably be a myth or something. Sure, but you know, it's a philosophical discussion. Like, what would you be if the characters changed? If the people who were teaching you and guiding you were different? Maybe you would be like Revan. Maybe he would be worse than Revan. Maybe he would be the opposite. You know. So it's depends on the complexity of the character. You know. It's a great discussion. I love discussing these things. I'm the real Batu Ram. No, I'm the real Batu Ram. No, I'm the real Batu Ram. Is that Batu Ram? You're the real Batu Ram. That's a good choice, actually. Yeah, you don't know where he is. That's the T. Batu Ram's Waldo of Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I need to PS random thought. I need to figure the heck out how to stream both on Twitch and on damn YouTube. PS, if anyone wants, drop on Discord, and I'll probably stream this next week something. I'm playing World of Warcraft, so maybe I'll stream it on Twitch just to have like chill out and hang out. And we really need like Elseworlds Star Wars TV show. Like, what if Kreia existed in prequels? And imagine her ranting to Palpatine. I wonder if she would rant, or would she just be like, "Nah, bitch, you has to die." Like she goes, and she just, you know what I mean? I, by the way, love doing that to people. If someone's talking shit, you just go, even though it obviously doesn't work, can't choke people, but it's fun. Shuts them up, typically. Is that considered violence? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put a poll. I want you to rate the quiz. Let me put up a poll. Let me find my YouTube first. How proud are you all of me? I didn't even look at my YouTube for the duration of this thing. Start a poll. How good was the quiz? 5, 4, 3. You're getting 3 options. I'm not giving you more. There you go. Let's hear those answers. If you give me anything less than 4, I will be blocking you. I'll find out who you are. I will find out, and you will be dealt with. Period. We really need like Kreia would probably be both annoyed by Palpatine, but also intrigued by Palpatine's abilities of being manipulative, which Kreia likes doing. I think fully she'd probably be like very impressive, like he's very impressive and stuff, and then she'd be like, he needs to be taken out. We'd take him out. Imagine someone answering with something, it's bad, you should try getting a job, and then you see someone who lost saying it, which means rage quit. I mean, I love your obsession with jobs, Temple. I love it. If we ever get any sort of, oh, we should make Temple the moderator. Then he's gonna be a job manager. That's gonna be fabulous. What do you think? We have 3 votes that said 100%. I'm ending the poll right now, so we stick to 100%. Fabulous. Great. I'm very, very glad. Just more questions and more difficult questions. Can you give me an example of a difficult question? Give me an example. Which of these was difficult? The one with the what's it called? With the thing, with the medical logs, you know, and we had the difficult one was the force speed. Okay, so force ability related questions, gameplay mechanics. Okay, the log number was impossible. Yes, it most definitely was. But look at this. You can see. Well, you can't actually see. I'll add that as a note. The gameplay mechanics. And what did we say? Logs. Lona Wash. Well, at least not into the restored content mod. Yes, that's actually very correct. And thank you for joining. This is the final question in our quiz. But you're very correct. Vosh is dead in the official game, but in the restored content mod, she goes to the planet. But still, she never makes it to Dantooine. She dies on the planet of the droids. So. Kreia quote. Quotes guessing. Fabulous. What other fields could we explore from Knights of the Old Republic? How about I'm gonna send your Discord server why I started loving job jokes. Sure. Go for it. I look forward to reading that. How do we feel about questions regarding zones? Like the Kreia score question? Like, in which zone was this? In which zone was that? What is the name of the zone where this, you know what I mean? Or is that a bit boring, do you think? Maybe it's not that interesting, you know? Like, what is the name of the zone where Juhani's grove was located? You know? You think that's good? Okay. I have a good question. What is the name of the cult that is discovered from the datapad? Oh, that's good. That's good. I have no fucking clue what the hell the cult is on. Cult? What cult? What cult? What the hell's a cult? What cult are we talking about? Cult on Tatooine? What cult? Sand people? What the hell? Wait, why did my music die? Oh, it didn't die, just... Cult. P.S. I was gonna do music. I wrote down good music and I was gonna use it on the stream, but then it took me so long to render these questions to figure out a template. The Assassin Society thing. Oh, the thing. Yeah. That thing when he drops the data pad and you pick up the data pad and you say, if you do not take this data pad away from me, I will take the data pad and I'll beat you to death with it. Is it that one? Okay, zone questions. Okay. In one before Droid Planet was fully implemented, you met her on Korriban, and then she appeared on Dantooine Ruins, just awkwardly stands there with the rest of Masters. Yes, the thing with Vosh was, from what I did during my research, is that she was going to have a more complex story and more smoothed out, but because they had to rush the game, and can you see my finger underneath this frame? See how the frame isn't fully enveloping the camera? Can you see it? You see my hand? That's very, very irritating. Whatever you wrote there, Zachary, I love it. Or you could kill her on Korriban. Yes. Random sentence. If you can't read the chat, that sounds ridiculous. I can turn on the chat, actually. Let me turn on the chat box. Okay. Maybe a good question. What's the name of the society of people that walk on the sands of Tatooine? You mean sand people? Is that what you're referring to? I like easy question, but cool. But yeah, but that's like, it's like, what are you referring to? Are you referring to sand people or people who live on Tatooine? Because it's all sand, you know what I mean? What's the name of cracked out, weird looking freaks that live on the sand and look really crazy? You know, we can fix that a bit. We see everything on the stream, especially if you have glasses. What do you mean you see? Wait, where is that coming from? Like, you mean it's small, it's big, what is it? I played the version in early 2000s, so yes, remember that version, so technically she made it there in one version. Sure. In a version, I guess. You know what? That's fine. If you catch me getting the answer wrong, you get a point just for correcting me. You know what I mean? Tusken Raiders, sure. That's good. That's good. You asked if we see you or something, so I answered. Oh, this. Yeah, this thing. This little ugly ass frame. Let me fix it. This is what I'm doing on stream. I'm fixing stuff. We need to get a better animation for negative impact. Look at that. It's you know, it's there, but it's not nailing it. You know what I mean? It's not dramatic. We need to make it feel like you're about to like be buried alive. You know what I mean? Okay, where is my? Make it the forest storm animation sound. Yeah, we could do that. We could electrify the whole stream, and that's negative impact. Like we could have edges. We go. Yeah, we could do that. Sorry if I blew your ears out. We could do that. We could do something like that. We could make it drama filled. We could do something exciting, you know. There was a real Star Wars Trivial Pursuit game I'll have to dig up. What is it like with questions? Also, he's called Shao Kahn, so search him up and make his voice reading round, insert number. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we could do something like that. That's gonna make it. We're gonna make this stream so extra. You want to see something extra? Do you want to see something extra? I have so much stuff that I did on this thing. Here, let me see. Like you can't see. I need to shrink this. Let me make this bigger, just so you can see how much work I put into this. Cause I'm crazy. Like I got nothing better to do than to build this stuff. Insanity. But let me just. Let's see. I made that smaller just so y'all can see that. Like you see, where's screen capture? There we go. This, look at this. Look at this complexity. This is the complexity shit the whole system goes through when I put in someone's doing negative impact. Like as you do negative impact, here this is where it all takes place. It tracks the numbers. It's like, oh, I'll see all these ones. It's like, did someone use negative impact? Did someone not use negative impact? Was the player affected? Did the player use spell shield? Did the player wipe his ass this morning before he opted to join the squad? Like everything is put in so that when I go under Zachary and say 1, it just goes, it applies everything neatly, you know. I don't have enough points in the computer used to build an Excel sheet. I don't have either. I just took ChatGPT and I was like, okay, so I need cell 4 to say 1 if cell 3 doesn't say 1, and it's like, here's how you do it. So it's just, you know, coming up with stuff. But it was a fun journey. I spent a good 8 hours just to figure it out. It was horrible. So yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time. What other animations should we put on the screen? I was thinking of putting something that incentivizes people to give super chats, because I'm becoming more confident in super chats, because I designed them carefully, and they're exciting. And the currently deployed super chat is Star Wars based. But you know what I mean? I kind of want to inspire people to partake and engage and whatnot. You heard about the writer's strike in Hollywood? Yes, I did. Basically, if studios win everything that comes from Hollywood, it will be AI, not with artists. Yeah, I heard of that. I don't think that's going to happen. What the hell is that saying? If I go dark, the storm got me. Great. We had some horrible weather here. Yeah, I heard of that. It's horrible. KOTOR GPT would be the real RPG game. I can see that. What are we talking about again? Oh yeah, AI and stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna come to pass, but I think it's horrible. That's all I have to say about that. So yeah, I guess that's it. So what do y'all think about? Should I put some counter or goal for super chat? When super chat comes, have an animation of HK saying hello meatbag or something like that. No, I have a very good super chat. I have a very good one. Okay, I got the one that Kreia fans love the most. It's, you know, I'm not gonna show it to you. I would like to, but I'm not going to. It's sitting there, and I love it. But yeah, I put a lot of effort into them. What is super chat exactly? Super chat is when someone gives you a donation on YouTube. Like it's ranging from $1 to however many dollars you want. So it's sort of for viewers to say thank you. By the way, this is me selling it to you. It's just, you know, viewers say thank you, or they want to have a message that's highlighted, especially when you have like 100 viewers. But instead of a small animation in the corner that says "Yay, thank you," I, being my cracked out self, designed one that covers the whole screen. So the city has said they will wait until the writers will lose their homes so they can beg for work. Yeah, I heard of that. It's crazy. It's so vile and disgusting. Like, it's crazy. It like literally not even attempting to hide it. I'm getting around by the chat. It's so vile. It's like we're not even gonna fight. We're just gonna starve you, basically. Why is this giving Zarka Corporation not wanting to feed starving people because they just can't afford their shit? But let's be real, even AI script will be 10 times better than anything Kathleen Kennedy did ever since Nazi Mouse took over the Star Wars franchise. Yeah, that's true. Do you plan to make memberships a thing? I don't know. Should I make them a thing? Because maybe I should. I was thinking about that a long time ago. My problem, and it's just me and you talking, Temple. No one else can hear this. I'm not a greedy bitch. That's a problem. Because I think if I do memberships, I feel in my heart of hearts I have to give you something in return, and when it's just like emojis or something, I'm like, I just don't feel very comfortable with that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, maybe if once I start producing more content that's like specifically member based, then I can be like, you can become a member and you'll gain access to 1 hour of uninterrupted narration from. Actually, yeah, because I'm doing the audiobook for Revan, the whole story. I'm like, that whole thing could be put. If you're a member, you get access to the full 9-hour thing designed for audio for you to chill, lay in bed, listen to. No interruptions, no ads, nothing. And you can watch the video, no ads, because I think it should be automatic if you become a member that all my videos are ad-free for you. I feel that would make sense, but they just don't. YouTube doesn't do that, which kind of sucks. Maybe people can see your complete story type of videos a week later. You mean week earlier? Is that what you mean? Sure, but I don't make that many complete story videos. You know, that's kind of the problem, because I don't make that many. You know, whatever you do, please don't call it Eben Hawk like the official. Eben? He says Eben? No. I pronounce everything the way Kreia would pronounce it. I am very self-conscious about many things, but if Kreia read it that way, that's the way you read it. Tulak Horde, it's Tulak Horde. Naga Sado is Naga Sado. It's not Naga Sadao. I don't know who Naga Sadao is. Maybe it might be a Sith drag queen. I don't know her. I know Naga Sado. That's what I know. Again, Wasn't Kathleen Kennedy recently fired, or was it fake news? I don't know. I don't follow that. I probably should. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I should look that up for you right now. I'll Google it. Since y'all don't have Google, I'll just Google it. Naga means naked. Like, is it pronounced Naga, or how is it pronounced? Was Kathleen Kennedy fired? Was she fired? The company has not yet announced that she was fired from her position. That's what Google says. My Star Wars died 2014. Rest in peace, original expanded universe MSU. Yeah, that's sad. Americans say Russian city as Moscow. Moscow. Like the... Oh my god, it's a moss-covered cow. That's what it is. It's not... Is not Naga a half-snake, half-woman creature? Yes, that's from World of Warcraft. I'm getting choked up by the chat again. You say Naga to a female and Nagi, is it? To a male if the person is naked. Kind of awkward saying it. But there's nothing wrong with being naked. I mean, we're all naked underneath the clothes. I've seen some streamers naked. Like on stream, which is crazy to me that they're allowed that, like shirtless. Like you don't know if I'm naked waist down. I could be a Nagi. I could be a half Nagi. I could be I could be demi-Nagi. That sounds like an anime thing. I said this was gonna be an hour. I should be going like to work on the next quiz. Y'all are such fun time, honestly. It's crazy to me. Like this, I'm talking to a wall of letters. Like it's a wall of letters. I don't know you people. I didn't see your face. I did see Drew's face though on Discord. But it's just text. I'm talking to text. Maybe the text people are judging me. I don't know what the text be. It's a very fascinating concept to me. I'm just a little box talking to people. What did you say? Sure, a few people here are for sure naked while they type and probably sit on the toilet. Oh, so you're sitting on the toilet. Great. So Temple is the talent it takes to provide answers in Knights of the Old Republic and take a shit at the same time. Knights of the Old Shit. I look pretty for an Englishman. I don't think men look pretty. I think men look handsome. You're fine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you compliments on a live stream. I'm not doing that. If y'all want to see Drew, add him, flirt with him for a week, and he's gonna send you his pics. There's a lot of people watching YouTube while they sit on the toilet, which is nothing wrong with that. Just pointing that out. I don't watch YouTube. I watch TikTok when I'm on the toilet. I just scroll, and then I like for later. Just clips. Temple, what are you doing there on the toilet while watching the stream? I mean, what else could he be doing on the toilet? I'm not doing it. Just saying that a lot of people do that. He's doing it. He's full on right now. Dookie poppin'. Is that a thing? What the fuck am I talking about? This is crack. Okay, I'm gonna do another like what 10-15 minutes or something, then I'm gonna be off, I guess. Cause maybe like see on Twitch I could honestly sit here for like 10 hours. I could play something and just chat with people. But I don't want to do too much for YouTube because I feel like maybe it affects the the channel poorly if people are not really watching for too long. But y'all guys are watching a lot of fun. So I sit in my office while I sit in your office. You're watching this from your office? Oh, would you work at home? Or do you work somewhere? Or are you watching this on the job? I could hide the question interface. I'm not going to, so that when people join, they think the quiz is still going, so they stay here. Like I really don't sit on the toilet right now. No, you're sitting on the toilet. It's fine. His second office is the toilet. So Temple hates people with no jobs, and he is on the toilet. That's his bio, CV. At home, it's weekend. Oh yeah, it's the weekend. Yeah, I'm sorry. I work online. Every day is work different. Does anyone know anything about the planned Osis where Atris got all the holocron? There was this. Something bad happened on Osis. Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I just never cared enough to dig into it. Let's ask ChatGPT. I'm gonna tell it to you straight. Okay. Tell me about what happened at Ossus in how many words do I want? In 40 words. Let's go. Let's see. Ossus suffered devastation in 3996 when the Sith attacked, causing a cataclysmic supernova and the destruction of the Jedi Library. The planet became uninhabitable, altering the galaxy's history. Yes, it did appear in the Old Republic. Yeah. I haven't heard anything on Rook-Kreia relationship. I would think that Kreia would probably think that Rook's full of shit. Because unlike Kreia, she will say that you're wrong, but she will give you a lesson on how to make conclusions. She would literally be like, you made the wrong choice. Next time, consider all factors, and based on all factors, then decide which is beneficial to you. Whereas with Rook, it's all about you never think before you act. But he never really tells you, like, no, this is how you should do it, you know what I mean? Like Ray in one instance said, when you ask her, what would you have done? And then she says, I would examine all strands individually and then see which one to cut instead of slicing them all off and then observing what happens. And I'm like, that sentence alone is like life. It's literally like, don't cut ties with people or with anything really, or take big choices before you examine how exactly will this impact me? What are the shockwaves, the intricacies of the force that, affect us? Big Jedi Library. Yes, there was a big Jedi Library on Ossus, yeah. What is the mystery ship that Canderous woke up in a deep space? The mystery ship. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take that question and I'm fully gonna paste it here. Tell me the truth, magic thing. The mystery ship the Canderous Order woke up in deep space is a ship from an ancient civilization known as Mandalorian Wars era Dreadnought. It is encountered in the video game Knights of the Old Republic during Canderous' personal questline. The ship's origin and purpose remain mysterious throughout the game. I told you absolutely nothing. You're welcome. Luke rediscovers it in the original universe and used the knowledge to help rebuild the Jedi Order. No, that was the Yuzan Wong ship. Are you correcting me or someone else? Because I'm just reading what this stupid ass machine says. Yeah, it could be wrong. You know what? You're very correct. It could be wrong. I always wondered if Kreia could break the fourth wall. I'm pretty sure she probably does if you look into it now. But speaking of ChatGPT, this thing is great for giving me ideas on what to ask you. Let's ask it now. For example, what topics from Knights of the Republic should I include in my next quiz? Let's see topics. Characters. Questions about main characters like Revan, Bastila, Karth. Great. So personal. Planets. Questions about different planets. Visiting the order of planets. Quests on said planets. Jedi and Sith. Questions related to the Force. Jedi Order. Maybe we could do one for the Sith code. What is the third line of the Jedi code? Or side quests, force power, starships, game mechanics. This is all great. But okay, so your friends want you to watch MCU. What's MCU? You know better, and what you should do in the superhero media. I'm like a crackhead. I keep asking you, what does this mean? Yuzan is the species that Canderous found, but it was kept a mystery in the game. Okay. Go on, ChatGPT. You soon gonna be writing movie scripts. Move. But it's so wrong. And you want to know how it's wrong? I asked it that question. How many planets does Kreia accompany you to? Whatever. Knights of the Republic 2. And it goes 4. And I go, are you sure about that? And it goes, you know what? You're right. It's 5. And I'm, are you sure about that? You know what? It's 3. I'm like, are you sure? But then we go back to 4. So it just keeps looping. It keeps looping. So it's a mess. Don't trust it. Unless you're doing Excel formulas. MCU are most Marvel movies. I need to watch some Marvel movies so I can recognize when people are talking about it. I should watch. I'm not watching the Avengers. I have someone in my life who wants me to watch the Avengers. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. Should I watch it? Maybe I should watch it. Just so I can say I watched it. I didn't like the Iron Man 2. I remember seeing it at the cinema. It was so boring. It was so boring. I was literally sitting there like, Jesus Christ, when is this shit gonna end? Should we go for 2 hours? Maybe not. Maybe not 2 hours. I'll probably end the stream sooner than that. Digital augmentation would be an accurate term for bots like ChatGPT. Artificial intelligence is a term that people assume they can just leave computers to do any job. Yeah, sure. It's a very interesting point of debate. AI in itself, I agree with that. I wouldn't say ChatGPT meets that criteria in my mind. I feel like AI is a bit more. Or maybe I guess it's the lower tier of AI that I perceive it. In essence, human beings behave the same way ChatGPT does. We just have so much more input. For instance, when I'm forming a question, aside from ChatGPT, what I'm also considering is, will the viewer be entertained? Do I give a shit? Does the viewer care? What if I have viewers that are not so good at Knights of the Old Republic? That's why I instituted this factor of guessing. Which, fun fact, that was another ability that I thought of putting in, which was two types of abilities, to just hear me out. First ability, random guessing. You randomly guess the next question's answer. So before I even read it, you lock in your answer. If you get it right, you get double or triple the points. If you get it wrong, you get it wrong. So it could be an easy one, it could be a difficult one. You're literally relying on luck to triple your score, not the whole score. You get 3 points. You know what I mean? And another thing would be to force other players to answer the question. So in this, let's say this question here, before I read it, you play that last round and you say, I'm forcing all people next round to answer in a specific way that I want. Then you see the question, and if you know it, you can trip up everyone and say, everyone's answering Kavar, I'm answering Lona Vosh. However, if you don't know the answer, then you can get fucked up, because then you don't know what you're gonna assign. Maybe it's a super heavy thing, and then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna assign everyone to say this. And then you may accidentally, boost everyone up, and then you just hurt yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, Drew, thanks so much for stopping by. I'm very happy to see you. I hope to see you around. My computer is busted. I need to fix it Beodor style. Good luck with that. Don't get electrocuted. Did you say you just built that? Maybe, take it from someone who doesn't know much about computers. Maybe you should leave it to the pros. You know what I mean? Unless you are a pro. Good luck with that, and thanks so much for stopping by. I'll be going off soon as well. What did Longder? Is that, am I pronouncing it well? I'll just pronounce names and then you all fix me if I pronounce them. Longder saying, however, saw implementation of AI into some games and it was bizarre, its reaction and stuff. Not to mention AI companion mod for Skyrim is great, if I'm honest. Sure, it can be good in game context, because there is a finite number of reactions in the game as well. Hard disk drives suck. Okay, that came out of nowhere. Let me play you something you'll really enjoy. I also have to go this with some. Let's do this again. Yeah, I'm definitely doing it next week. So we're streaming on Saturdays at the same time, 6 p.m. Central European time. So I've kind of got used to that. So if you don't see a heads up on YouTube or on Discord, it's 6 p.m. on Saturdays. Whether or not there'll be streams before that, we'll see. But definitely on Saturdays. Look at these questions on this screen. That was very unclassy. There we go. What are we gonna play next? Oh yeah. Have you ever played any fighter games? Yes. I played Mortal Kombat when I was very young. Not so much. Yeah, I can't wait for the quizzes too. It's gonna be so much fun to see what else I come up with. And mechanics. So we'll see. We will see. some point, same point. Does anyone have any experience with streaming? With these damn chat boxes, they're really getting my darn nerves. They're very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. But we'll get it. We'll get it to work somehow. Let me just set some stuff up for the closing of the stream, and then I can peace out. If I just figure out some stuff. Streaming is a tough job, let me tell you. You don't know these characters, but Homelander, Peacemaker, and Omni-Man are gonna be DLC characters in the next Mortal Kombat. Sure, yeah. That's great. That's very nice. Oh look, I deployed that on accident. Okay, so I'm going to switch this up to close up the stream, and thank you so much for hanging out. There's plenty more stuff to perfect, but I'm very grateful because I already see several of you coming back again and again, and that's fabulous. So next time we're gonna come up with ways to sabotage people. It's gonna be more interesting, I feel. We'll come up with something interesting, definitely. Like we're gonna make an ability, Bomb Zack. That's what we're gonna call it. Homelander basically versus Superman, but his own character. Sure. Still no clue who that is, but maybe one day I will know it. And once I do know it, we're gonna have a fun time. Fun stream, even though I joined almost in the end. Yeah, next time we should wait more. I feel like a lot more. We're gonna wait for 30 minutes. We're gonna put one question up, and it's gonna sit there to bait you all in. And then we'll see. Yeah, great stream. Really recommend everything I send on your Discord as well. Yeah, I check it all out. It's just gonna take me a bit more time to get to it because right now I'm probably gonna go eat something, and then I'm gonna go on Discord, and then I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm probably gonna lay around and eat ice cream for 2 days, and then probably get. I'm not doing 100 questions. I'm gonna pass out. Coming up with 100 questions every time. I'm gonna pass out. We're doing 30 minimum, maybe 50. 30 minimum. Okay. So I'm out. See you next Saturday at 6 p.m. my time, Central Europe time. Maybe on Twitch. I need to figure out how to stream. We're not doing 50 questions. Why are you laughing at that? Is that little or too, is 50 questions too much or too little? You think that's too little? I'm just for that. I'm revoking your ISIS Cantina. We're not doing a cantina. I'm gonna give you here some shitty Citadel Station music. Okay. Peace out.